Hey everybody, Mark here. Going to do a review of the DaVinci Pro by XYZ Printing. Some nice features that I did see what they've done is they have added some pieces of sheet metal here. I guess maybe these bushings have popped out before on the 1.0. It's not another machine, so there is some added features there. Down here, they have thicker rods now, so these look like 12 millimeter rods. Maybe with the bed, it was actually, on the older machines, it was shaking a little bit. So the nice thicker rods will make it a better Z print. Well, let's see some other stuff. Let's go over to the left-hand side. It has a nice spring idler over here to keep this belt tension nice and tight. One big thing difference about this machine that we actually can look like is there's no motor right here. Where is the motor? So let's go over to the 1.0. And you can see we have the stepper motor right there. See that? Come back over here. No stepper motor. Where is it? Let's open the top door. And it looks like they actually have a Bowden setup for their extruder now. So what happens is the filament's pulled up right here. It goes through this extruder right here. And I'm taking this off. Let's see what's inside there. Oh, look how nice that is. They have a nice little access panel. So if you have any problems, you can get right in there and fix it. So I really, really like that. Good job. Some other things about the machine that I like. Now they have these little nuts in the back back, left, and right, and front. And this is how you adjust the bed. It actually has a connectivity switch. You might be able to see that's this thing right here. And that's a little piece of metal sticking down on the extruder. It actually goes and touch each one of these each one of these pieces of metal, and it's like a switch. So when it can touch those off, it knows where the bed sits in relationship, and it'll tell you how to adjust now. If you guys have a 1.0 and you are so frustrated with trying to adjust the bed to make it level, this is so easy. It is easier than the MakerBot. It is easier than a rip wrap. It says it will actually in the LCD display, once you do the calibration, it says which way to turn this. Like this is one turn, and it'll tell you how many turns you need to do. And it'll actually run the calibration 3 times, and the bed is perfectly flat. The thing I really like is maybe some feedback, but sometimes these belts get loose, and they put a nice spring idler right here. Thank you for doing that. I have seen on my other machine that this belt has got loose, and I had to drop the motor down to make it a little bit tauner. So I think that, DaVinci or XYZ Printing, you guys have done your homework and have done a lot of improvements on this machine. That's why it's $200 more than the 1.0. Some things I did notice. Let's actually do a comparison. Let's do a comparison of 2 printed parts, and I'll show you guys the difference. This one right here was printed on the Pro last night. It looks really nice. Maybe if you can see that, let's see. Do you see that quality? That is a good printed part. That is standard settings, 2 millimeter heights. Very good printed part. On the 1.0, I printed the same part, and it looks as good. It does have a little bit of bubbling. Maybe I can find it, and that's a pretty common issue. You see that bubbling down the bottom edge right here? See how it has that little bit of bubbling? That's pretty common. I think with the extruder for the 1.0, but the new Pro, it is just a gorgeous print. I mean, better than a MakerBot Replicator Gen 5. I would say it's equal or better than an Ultimaker. And for the price tag of $600, I mean, guys, you can't go wrong with this machine. I mean, it really is a nice workhorse. So right now I'm printing a little bit of a detail part. You might be able to see. But look at that detail. I mean, you can see the brick and the door and the ramp that's being printed. It looks really, really slick. And as you guys are reading too, it can do different materials. This is just their stock material right now. But if it's running ABS, I don't see any warping problems with PLA. Polycarbonate should be a breeze, as well as any of the Woodo stuff or anything else that you want to print on these machines. I really think it's going to be a great workhorse and a great addition. Guys, this is, again, I say this is a great machine. I would highly suggest the 1.0 or the Pro. If you have extra dollars to spend, definitely get all the features that the Pro has. It has some great updated features. I would highly suggest this machine for personal use, for the office setting, engineering. Inside an engineering office, it's pretty quiet. It's quieter than a MakerBot. It's a school setting. It's a great machine for $600. You can't beat the price.